Hi everybody, so I got a new package in the mail today and I've actually sliced this box open so that we can kind of go through and record this unboxing. This is from Junxing in China and this order came directly from them. It was a riser with limb combination and supposed to be, yep, they threw in a couple of tools and the bowstrings, but I believe that these actually sell separately. The riser is what they call F165 is their serial number for it, but they've actually built this ILF riser under a different brand entirely from Junxing, and I figured it out through the catalog and whatnot. But currently we know this riser in the US as the Galaxy Tourch, sold exclusively through Lancaster and Galaxy, because Galaxy is their in-house brand, and it's basically a rebranded version of this. Is under B&R, new design by Big Rock. So B&R is Big Rock. It's their in-house brand for Junxing. You won't find Junxing on here at all, but it is built by them. It's a little bit different from the one that they sell in the catalog because it has a black handle instead of the white handle. I asked for that specific, and they put that on there for me. I wanted the blue one. It is a ILF riser. It looks like brass hardware on the ends for the limbs, but it is ILF with bushings for lower, mid, and top stabilizer bars, clicker, double plunger, your sight mount screws, and I've seen some of them with actually an extra screw-on extension for this this clicker, but there's not one in here, so something I'll have to ask them about. But it's a nice riser. The paint job came out really nice. I don't see any chips on here. There's a hex Allen wrench key in here for the back of the ILF, the tiller bolt, and then I think that the same size is used for the adjustment, for the lateral adjustment on the limb. So you can actually stick the other Allen key in here, I believe, and actually adjust the lateral movement of the limb adjustment here. So it's kind of nice. Not all of my other ILF riser doesn't even have an adjustment there for the side-by-side movement on the riser for alignment. Not the riser, the limb. So yeah, this is a 25-inch riser. It's fairly hefty. I don't recall what the actual weight on it is, but it's very solid. I believe this is cast aluminum. And let's take a look at the limbs that I ordered with it. Black with some nice graphics on there. Actually looks pretty nice. It's B&R fiber foam. This is fiberglass over foam core. You can kind of see the foam in there. I don't know how many layers in there. I don't know how they perform, but this is the upgrade over the maple and fiberglass limbs that are pretty much the standard basic for offering for almost every ILF limb manufacturer. And they had the basic one also. They had a carbon fiber, but I didn't really see an ILF fitting on there, so I didn't really ask about it though. I think the graphic was kind of cut off in the bottom here, so it doesn't really show this sitting as an ILF on their catalog, but something I have to clarify with them. Comes with these interesting, instead of foam covers for the ILF fittings, they have a kind of a rubberized one. Pretty nice. I'll have to set this up and see how it forms. It's going to take obviously all the setup. Looks nice. I'm very eager to set it up and put a sight on there, put a plunger, set up the string, and take a couple shots with it and see how it goes. I think that this riser is really important for the market right now. Lancaster sells this riser for, was it 150, I believe, and Junxing has some agents. I think they're just independent guys that are acquiring stock off of eBay, and they're actually selling the combination for $160 something with $20 something shipping. So it's about $190 or so after shipping off of eBay. And so what you're getting is you're getting an ILF riser with limbs for under 200, and it's not the basic ILF riser. This is actually kind of pretty premium one. This is looks a lot nicer than the basic Axiom Sebastian Forge that kind of was dominating the market for entry-level ILF risers. And I think that if people choose to go to Junxing directly, they can get a really great deal. I know that Galaxy has the Torch, what they call this riser. They sell it in black, and they sell it for about, I believe it's $150. To double check on that. And they also have a Crescent, which I believe is an $80 riser. So these are some really kind of disruptive price margins, or the window for the pricing is pretty disruptive in the sense that you're going to get an ILF, a nice ILF riser for the price of what people were almost used to getting a wood takedown recurve for before. And so the entry point for the hardware for target recurve is the intermediate level equipment is starting to migrate down to what we were used to as being entry level prices. And this kind of big change is this influx of hardware from China, and it looks pretty nice. And I just I'm gonna have to fire it and see how stable it is, hand shock, weight, balance, those type of things. But it seems balanced pretty well. But the proof is in the pudding when you shoot it. So I will look forward to shooting this.